Alright guys, so it's officially October and we have Candy Diver who has been released for a couple of days now. So I'm going to actually update this tier list for you guys. PvP, this is going to be a course of once again going to be based on my opinion as well as my experience within the arena. I am currently standing at around Master 1 to Grandmaster 3 inside of the pure vanilla server, so that's where I'm coming from. So of course, the tier list is going to really depend on some of the servers and things like that. But when you guys get to a higher rank, it is pretty much the same wherever you guys go, whether it's Dark Cacao server, Hollowberry server, or pure vanilla server. So here we go, guys. Let's get into the tier list. So you guys can see already on the screen, A plus through all the way down to the don't use category or the tier. And some of it has shifted, and some of the things that I have changed a little bit. But the only thing really that has kind of changed here is going to be the addition of the A plus tier. So last month I didn't add the A plus tier and I just kept it all at A. But I feel like A plus tier is going to be a tier that's going to be a little bit better than A tier, of course. And they're going to be very situational, and sometimes you guys can use if you guys want to. So T9, of course, it's very situational, and you definitely can still use him in the lower ranks. But as the higher ranks you guys go, it's not going to be as good. Cherry Blossom, the same thing, can be used, but it's not going to be as good as it would be in the lower ranks compared to the higher ranks. Pomegranate, very good support, but majority of the times there are going to be better supports to use than Pomegranate as of right now inside of the arena. And then we do have Milk Cookie, who is a decent tank now with the magic candy, but still very lackluster. Okay, and then the rest of them, it's kind of very self-explanatory. They haven't been used currently too much inside of the arena. Maybe Madeline can come back up later on, but as of right now, just speed comps in general, except for Caramel Arrow, is just not as good. And then of course our Hollowberry is just way down there. All right, but let's quickly get into the meta cookie. Of course, the meta is literally, you know, what everybody is using right now, and not much has changed except for the fact that we do have one cookie that is going to be added. So we do have Financier, we have Wildberry, we have Cream Unicorn, Black Pearl, Eclair, we got Captain Caviar, Espresso with the Match Candy, of course, Caramel Arrow, and then the last one is going to be Purple Yam. Alright, so Purple Yam has officially entered the absolute meta here. Because of the amount of debuffs going on right now and the amount of self-sustain and debuff resist this cookie alone can have with magic candy, this cookie is absolutely going to be a beast. Not only is he going to be able to have a very good self-sustain, but he also has a lot of cooldown on his own that he's just able to continuously spin around and just literally, you know, just continue to deal damage. All right, so that's the reason why I am adding Purple Yam into the meta, and of course there's a lot of different comps already that utilizes him inside of their arena team. Alright guys, now moving on to the SS tier is going to be our Sea Fairy, Dark Cacao, we got Cotton, we got Crunchy Chip, we got Vampire, Oyster, we got Frost Queen. I'm moving a couple of the cookies up. We got Kumio as well as Parfait, and one more, and that is going to be Squid Ink. Alright, Squid Ink is not the absolute best right now, and it's not inside of the meta, but I gotta let you guys know, from the lower ranks all the way to higher ranks, and even within like the Grandmaster, you know, Master 1 area, you definitely can utilize Squid Ink. I've shared that one-shot comp with you guys with Kumio, Ginger Brave, and Squid Ink. And also in general, if you guys utilize Squid Ink against teams that have really low damage resist, you're pretty much gonna shred them. All right, so I gotta let you guys know that Squid Ink is going to be a good you know, general cookie to invest in, to use inside of your team. So I would definitely recommend you guys to build Squid Ink, not only for the arena but also for world exploration and other areas too, because Squid Ink does excel in that. All right, now moving on to the S tier is going to be Clotted Cream. So Clotted Cream has moved down to the S tier. And then we got Affogato once again, Pumpkin Pie, we got Herb as the healer in there, Pure Vanilla, we got Rye with the magic candy, we got Sorbet, and then now we got two additional ones here. It's going to be Red Velvet. I haven't really shared any teams with Red Velvet, but right now inside of the arena, Red Velvet is actually really good right now too. Especially to target some of the other teams, especially like the the squishy back lanes. Red Velvet is actually doing a great job in doing that. Next one is gonna be our newly released Candy Diver cookie. So Candy Diver is a good cookie. It can be a very good cookie inside of some teams. However, the only downside to this cookie right now is the fact that it's just way too RNG based. All right, it's really a gamble. It's a gamble instead of a gamble. The fact that you have to pull for the gacha, and then using this cookie to really have a RNG factor into the play is really going to come down to whether you want to really use this cookie. And then also the biggest factor is whether you can get the best substats for this cookie or not. Okay, of course you don't need to have damage resist, but if you want to have a decent amount of cooldown and also have that amplified buff, it is going to take a little bit of time. And also, unless they change the amplified buff percentage of either the topping or inside of its skill, it's probably not going to be the best thing to use amplified buff topping. You can just literally use one or the other. People have tested it and it's literally just luck based. But I gotta let you guys know, it's probably one of those cookies that you probably can skip right now if you guys do not want to pull for it. But there you guys go. That is going to be officially the October 2022 update. I think there is going to be another cookie coming out on October 13th with the BTS update. So maybe I can update you guys on the PvP tier list once again in mid-October or about late October, right as the arena season is about to end. But there you guys go. I hope you guys found the video helpful. Good luck with the arena, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.